Hello, hello. Do we have audio? Oh, no, we don't. Hello, hello.
Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight, and give me 2 seconds because I don't see. There we go. Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight, and now that we have the decent microphone connected, let's move to our Hogwarts mystery game. Well, actually, let me make sure that we are online because I had a bit of trouble to get this thing connected. But apparently we are. Hello everyone, so let's lower the volume because it drives me crazy to hear myself as I'm playing. And now, let's see what the game has for us. We missed out on an event, but at this moment I do not have enough gems, so we will have to see if there's anything else going on, or we will play the main story. Let's close out of there. That's a repeated, time-limited optional mission, so I'm not very worried about it. I don't really care much for the repeated ones when there are new. But apparently we didn't do very well in Talbot's prophecy because we didn't send him anything, just one. Sorry, Talbot. Life has been beyond crazy lately, to say the least. So, not so many time to play the game as I like. You know, I'm a fan of this game ever since it came out. But let's try to make the most out of the time of the streaming. And the energy. Let's see how our fairy did in Honeydukes that we sent her the last time around. Ooh, energy. Nice. Let's see now what they are requesting for the next one. What is that? Adopt Remor. I think it's Ramora. How do you say that in English? There's a Pokemon that's called Remoraid, but I don't think that's the name of the animal. But I mean, it's that species. And apparently the magic transportation department needs the help from your Remoraid, in lack of better terms, to assist the ship of Durstrang in the Canal de la Mancha. Let's see how much she costs, because I don't have a lot of notebooks. Last time I bought a Macul Malaclaw, and it pretty much drained my pockets of notebooks, but let's see. It's kind of cute, actually. It's kind of cute. But I cannot afford her, because we are far behind. Even if I spent all my pages, I wouldn't have enough. So that mission will have to wait. We're gonna have to see the other ones that are not time limited, that I get that they have to encourage the purchase of the creatures. I just hate that they release the time limited mission the second it appears, and you don't have enough notebooks every time. But hey, there's an adventure for my Malaclaw and I. When a problem with a Macul Malaclaw brings Hagrid a week of bad luck, he asks you to take care of the creature while he prepares to move Shell. Will you be able to guarantee the safety and happiness of your Macul Malaclaw while you keep Hagrid from losing all his luck? Complete this adventure to obtain a fascinating set of accessories, Macul Malaclaw accessories, for your closet. Alright, let's go check it out. We have a chocolate frog event, so that's actually helpful. That we can still unlock energy like that. And if anybody's watching, be sure to send me a message, even if it's just a hi or a thumbs up or whatever, so I can say hello to you. Quickly come to my garden. Your Macul Malaclaw needs your help. Alright. Oh. I think it was from the repeat mission, but well, We're not doing that at this moment, so. Oh, poor Hagrid. Hi, Gladys. Thank you for coming. Hi, Hagrid. Is everything okay? You look a little. Don't worry about me, Gladys. It's the creature that you adopted in the reserve that I wanted to talk about, your Makul Malaklo. Is anything the matter? It's a delicate time for Larry Lobster, let me explain. Just had to name him Larry because of the one in SpongeBob. I love that cartoon. It's an animal that reminds me of characters there. I have to. Larry Lobster is preparing for having a new shiny shell. A Malaklo that's about to move shell needs special care. Larry, how is my favorite creature? Larry Lobster seems to be more anxious than normal. Every now and then, the Makul Malaklos move shelves to grow. It's almost time for your Makul Malaklo to move shell. The moving makes the creatures vulnerable. That's why they get nervous. I wonder if Hagrid's explanation includes why he has ink on his face. Alright. So Larry Lobster is preparing to move shell? That's right, Gladys. There's a moment in the life of every Malcolm Malaklo that he grows too much for his shell. That's when the time for moving arrives. He gets rid of the old shell and grows a new and bright one. I see. But moving shell also means losing his protection. Exactly. When a Makul Malaklo is preparing for moving, they usually get anxious. And Larry Lobster is not the exception, of course. Did anything happen? Honestly, it was my fault. I got close and Larry Lobster beat me. Oh no, are you okay? The beat in itself was nothing. What happens after is what worries me. What do you mean? A Makul Malaklo bite brings a bad luck spree that can last for an entire week. A week of bad luck for the bite of one creature? Incredible, right? Magical creatures can do anything. I had a problem with the ink before. That explains the ink spots. I'm afraid so, Gladys, and it's only the beginning. Seems to be that it's gonna be an entire week of bad luck for me, Gladys. What do you think of that? I'm not gonna say it's funny, that would be very shitty or fascinating, no. That's terrible. Something will happen to you. You could be wounded. I don't think it's that serious, Gladys, but I am glad to know that you worry. But definitely it means that I cannot take care of Larry Lobster as I should. And a Makul Malaklo needs special cares when he's moving shell. Let me, Hagrid. I'll take care of Larry Lobster while he prepares for moving. Thank you, Gladys. Larry Lobster is lucky for you to be here. Where should I begin? I recommend you to learn everything you can about Makul Malaklos, especially their moving habits. Try to find ways for him to be happy and safe in this vulnerable time. Okay, anything else? Well, I wanted to leave you some notes about the Makul Malaklos, but I spilled ink on them. Since Larry Lobster beat me, I cannot remember what I wrote. I'm sorry this happened to you, Hagrid. But you can count on me. I will search a little and try to understand what your notes say. Come on to the library, Larry Lobster. If you take a Makul Malaklo to the library, Mrs. Beans may not be very understanding. I will get you a nice basket to keep Larry Lobster safe and hidden. Yes, please. Come to the library to deepen your knowledge of the magical world. That's what I attempt to do. Ooh. Yes! Yes, very good. Very good. We have energy. Because without these things, the streamings of Hogwarts Legacy would last 15 minutes, you know, because of how fast you can finish your energy in this game. I hate all the pop-ups when I'm focused on something, you know, time limited optional mission or so. It's like, stop popping shit off my screen. Every moment I spend in the library is a treasured part of my childhood that I will never recover. Well, depends on what you read, I guess. Every moment dedicated to study is a moment I will treasure forever. I love the contrast between Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Don't let anything alter the tranquility of the library. The basket. It's time to learn everything I can about Malaclos. Larry, go back to the basket. I'm sorry, Larry Lobster, but you cannot leave the basket yet. I don't think Mrs. Spins will approve for a great land lobster in the library. But I cannot lose you from my side until you move Shell. Nice to see you, Gladys. I just saw a splendid creature through your basket. Coming out through your basket. Hi, Tongue Sam. I can't let Mrs. Pin see that I have a magical creature here. I will tell you later. Can you check on it while I search a little bit? Say no more, Gladys, count on me. Thank you, Tonks. I took all the books I could about Malaclos, and I also brought the spotted with ink notes of Hagrid. I hope something here helps me take care of Larry Lobster while he prepares to move. Alright. But we have messages from Mina Girl. Hi, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever, so sorry, I have been busy. Mina Girl, you deserve a closer heart. It's very nice to see you here. Don't worry, I get it. I've been very busy too, exhausted. Life has been crazy, so totally get it, but I hope you're having fun. Let's search about the Malaclos. Chunks is a good friend. She offered to help me without doubting. Sustains a difficult reading. I think in this part it says special diet. Hagrid added a drawing of a Malaclaw in a pile of rocks. It could be a den. The Malaclaws are not up for consumption. Eating them causes fever and a green eruption. Oh wow! I need to know how to take care of Larry Langosta well. Take shelter in a resistant place. Oh my god, I didn't read it. The rock shores of Europe are the preferred habitat of Malaclaws. When they prepare to move their shell, they need a special diet. There are no signs of Pins, but she can be very quiet when she wants. It seems that moving shelves is a difficult period for the Malaclaws. No, Larry Lobster, you cannot leave yet. It's not time to get out yet. Larry Lobster keeps trying to pop his head out and explore. Ooh, we're gonna have to start watching ads. But I'm gonna mute them because it drives me crazy to have to listen to it. Then, how have you been? Well, very tired because I am getting used to a new pace of work on YouTube for my other channels, the ones dedicated to color psychology. And that has kept me from uploading content as often here. That's why I try to be almost religious with the streamings, because I don't really know when I'm going to be able to upload content regularly again. And that's why I haven't started making promises yet. But other than concerned about my YouTube channels in general for the amount of work I have to get used to doing every month from now on, I'm good other than that. How are you doing? I think the ad stopped playing for a second, but fortunately it's finishing, because I'm glad you can get free energy like that, but it's just annoying to have to sit through the same one every time. This sentence includes the words rocky shore with a heart. That's all I can study for now, but it gave me an idea. Interesting, I'd love to hear it. Malka, it's not necessary for me to remind you that food is forbidden in the library. This is a place to search and study, not to have picnics. But I don't have food, Mrs. Beans. Then what is it? What's in the basket if there's not food? Let's see, say the truth, I guess. It's a mackerel, a kind of lobster, great ground lobster, and magic creatures are not allowed in the library, Balka. But Larry Lobster is about to move shell. He needs a lot of care. Your dedication to creatures is admirable, but your Malaklo cannot remain here. I ask you to take your creature and leave. I understand. We were leaving anyways. I'm going with you, Gladys. Well, at least we could search. I already want to know what you plan to do with your Malaklo, Gladys. Come with me. According to my search, I know what I have to do now. When Malaklos prepare to move, they need a special diet. We need to take Larry Lobster back to the reserve and give him a good meal. Alright. Let's see if your Malaklo wants to eat before moving. It's fine, I understand, but thank you for being here right now. I am good. My brother is being weird. Your brother is being weird? Why? What is your brother doing? I appreciate the understanding. I hate to not be able to upload content more often, but adult life sucks sometimes, of how busy it can get. And there's just too much going on at once. But thank you, and as soon as it's possible for me, I will pick up where I left with everything I had started in the channel, but right at this moment it's just complicated for me. What exclusive offer that you can pay for it with cash? I hate that they do it. No, I'm not paying cash for one creature in the game, Sometimes I buy gems, coins, and not that often, even those, but no, creatures and those things, I'm not paying cash. I'm sorry. So, your Malaklo is preparing to move Shell? Yes, Shell. Moving is a difficult time and vulnerable for any creature. Hagrid wanted to help us, but Larry Lobster beat him, so now he has a week of bad luck. Poor Hagrid, a week is a long time. He counts on us to keep Larry Lobster happy and safe until he moves Shell. Then let's make the best possible for Larry Lobster and for Hagrid too. According to my search, a Malaklo needs a special diet when he's preparing to move. That explains the special creature food that you brought. Exactly, Hagrid's note recommended it, but everything else that he wrote is covered in ink. Seems that Larry Lobster is not interested in eating at this moment. Right, the stress of moving Shell must have made him lose his appetite. If we use persuasion the right way, maybe we can make him eat. Let's try. We have to calm him down. See the messages? He's talking to a girl and being, him. Like a girl he likes, I guess. You gotta cut him some slack, When you're talking to the person you have a crush on, especially if they are not your girlfriend or boyfriend yet, it's very easy to get nervous and say things that don't make sense or that are not grammatically accurate or what have you because you are nervous. Did you finish Hogwarts Legacy? I did finish the main story. There's still post-game in the sense that there's a lot of map to unlock that we haven't gone to yet, secondary quests, but last time I uploaded a survey about that. If I remember right, the general consensus was more on the side of play something else. We had enough of Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, granted, there have only been 2 votes since the last week I uploaded that survey, but if you would like me to keep playing Hogwarts Legacy in the post-game, you can vote on the survey. Because I do try to listen to the community, and so far nobody is voting for keep playing.
Remember Farmville?
Let's mute the ad because it just drives me crazy to be hearing the audio of ads while I'm trying to talk to you guys. But regardless, now that I finished playing Hogwarts Legacy, I threw some titles in the survey. Today, I see that besides this game, Hogwarts Mystery, you also want Alice's Madness Returns, which I love because I adore that game. So I'll have to see about getting a Game Pass for next week. But I do wonder if you would like me to alternate 1 week Hogwarts Mystery, 1 week Alice's Madness Returns, or for me to just focus on one of the two. In your case, Vino Girl, and anybody else that's watching, feel free to reply as well. What would you prefer? Because, again, I like to make these decisions with the community, not on my own.
Remember Farmville?
Okay, I just voted. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, the ad. Oh, okay, the ad is still playing. Good, good. See what happened in the survey. All right, we have one vote for Keep Hogwarts Legacy. We got a lot to explore. Perfect. Perfect. So, thank you so much, Vino Girl, for voting in the survey. And I'm gonna keep giving it some time, but seeing that there's at least one person that's interested in that game, I'm going to try to sneak it in here and there too. Because I did like it and I do miss it. I mean, I still play it because of the Spanish channel, but still I miss it. I just realized that the image was too big. And the image of the game. I mean, I don't like ads, but I do like the rewards, so I am gonna complain a little bit because I hate ads, but I'm not going to complain too much. Because in the end, they do help for one to be able to get their rewards, like more energy and what have you. But on the other hand, it's the way the games can be free, you know, or free to play. Because otherwise, they would have to charge you. I finished the game like 3 months ago, maybe. But it was super fun. Yay! Congratulations, Vino Girl. Let's see if it's just water. Sip to you. Cheers! How long until they give the reward? Okay, now we are watching people get, what is it, laser? I think so, right? I tried laser on the mustache, on the armpits, and on the bikini area. Oh my god! Mustache and armpits, tolerable. Bikini, I wanted to cry. And once the lady, her technique was like to slide the device instead of pulses like this. So instead of ow, 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 was more like ow, all the way. All right, we are out of luck with the ads. I hate ads too. I have to go, but I had so much fun. Vino Girl, thank you so much for coming. If you want to come back later, I think I will be here until around 6 or so, depending on how much the game allows me to recover energy. But it was very beautiful to see you here. You come whenever you can and have fun with anything you have going on the day. See. Ooh, games. Did it freeze? All right. I muted it, but I think I accidentally paused it too. Sorry about the ad, guys, but it's just that they give you useful items, you know? They give you energy, gems, so I usually do watch them. And this one, I mean, the coins I don't really care terribly much about. But the reason why I watch the one on the left is that if you do not, that slot, the one on the left, is the one where they give you energy. Sometimes, and as long as it's occupied by the previous coin offer, the energy is not going to arrive. And really, these alternative ways of getting energy, even if they are a little annoying to do because it's watching ads, and that's why I talk to you guys and mute them while they are passing, but they are very useful ways to advance faster through the game without having to be buying energy all the time. Because let's face it, here and there it's possible, but all the time it's just unsustainable. Let's see what we can complete here. Meryl last night apparently got in trouble with a potion, but we still cannot complete any match entirely, so we are not getting rewards yet. But it's important to keep doing it because you unlock other rewards. And with crystals, we cannot afford them yet, but you can buy useful items like sometimes energy. Oh, yeah, they do sell energy this time, but we need many more. So let's see another way to get energy for now. Those are pages. I'm not gonna spend gems because I'm trying to save for a plant, and precisely time limited optional events make me spend all the time. But ooh, more ink. Let's see. Yay, the one in the center. Penny and Andre. What do you think of those two? Penny and Andre, would they make a good couple? I wonder. I don't know. I think they are a little too different, like not good different, like complementing each other necessarily. But I don't know. I'd have to do a deeper analysis, and first I need to go through the romantic options for me. So see you in a few years for that. No, not years, but in a long while. Let's see now. I think our best hope would be to get a couple of these. Chocolate frogs. But we did not unlock the one that has 30 or extra ones, so we got no energy like that. That's no good because I don't want to end the streaming so damn early. Especially for something like that the game ran out of energy. And you know what? Now that I think of it, there are things to do in the game, alright. Feeding critters, for one. He carried my poor horse from the ocean that's hungry. And tend to the plants that I don't want to see in what conditions they are because I haven't entered the game in days. Good girl. And also Larry Lobster. Apparently you get fed twice, buddy. Let's see if level 2 is still scared. Or maybe something else, hopefully, because I don't like him to be scared of me. I don't hurt animals. No, he's still scared. But scared level 2. Which, even if it's a higher level, sounds worse than scared level 1. It sounds like he's even more afraid of me. But well, you can see where I'm at in the clubs. 19 rank so far, but the intention was actually to click here to take a look at the available expeditions that do not mean spending cash. Poisonous creature to distract a group of hungry kids while they replenish their shelves in honeydukes. Do you think Mossack? Mossack has arrived to honeydukes. Manuel Sosa reports that Mossack is exactly what honeydukes expected. Very good. Let's go take care of the poor plants. Just look at those poor babies. Very good, much better. Flying flower looks healthy now. But the other ones look like shit. So we have to do something about that, poor babies. Another dictamus. No, it's not dictamus, it's dictani or ditani without the C. That one is my favorite, Nervous Bush. I love the leaves in shape of butterflies. And blue butterflies, I love those. Although my favorite are monarch butterflies. Alrighty. And you know what, since we are out, let's also go to the bedroom to get energy. I love Marilla's letter. Gladys, if you tell anybody how much you mean for me, I will turn you into a snail. You can be sure of that. And then, I think of you, Marilla. From mean to sweet. Toxic as she is, I love her. Albus Dumbledore. Alrighty. Ooh, the froggy. I almost do not wake that one up. I'm not gonna bother with the new decorations because I already know I do not have space. Not even counting the secret clubhouse, so just little the red ones. Ooh, and actually let's try to do this. Because you don't even have to finish it, like the action of studying, for you to get the reward. You just have to start it. One notebook is enough, but the more you invest, the more benefits you get. And now we completed the daily tasks. We got magical achievements, but no energy. Sometimes they do give you energy, so that's why it's worth it. And so far, we don't have enough to really buy anything here. But it's good that they sell books this time around. So let's take care of the Malaclo now. Hagrid's note suggests that Malaclos need to eat at their own pace. If you eat, maybe you'll feel better. I'm tempted to try it, but I don't want to take Larry Lobster's food. That food looks delicious. Isn't it, Larry Lobster? Doesn't it, Larry Lobster? It's taught specially for the needs of a Macal Malaclo that's moving shell. Try a little, Larry Lobster, maybe you like it. Larry Lobster is hungry, but is also anxious. We need to calm him down. A good meal could be precisely what Larry Lobster needs. I'm very good at persuasion. Together we will make your Michael Malaclo eat. If I was about to move Shell, I would also be nervous. We can't force this creature to eat. We need to be kind. Yeah, totally. It's so horrible to be forced to eat. It's a torture. Nose, Hagrid's nose, we already read that. But we need to find a little bit more energy. Let's go to the secret clubhouse. If I remember right, I haven't used these. Yeah, I haven't used them. Because these ones take usually, I think, 24 hours to recharge. And that's why it's important to be selective with their usage, because you never know when you're gonna need them. Give me a minute to check on something, please. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. Sorry about that. It's just that Mr. Midnight had asked me to put something on top of the printer, and I got unsure for a second if I did or not, but I did. So let's go back to recovering energy. And lastly to the Hippogriff Club. Because what I like of the recharging points here in the clubs is that they give you, excuse me, extra units sometimes. Sorry about that. Need to stay on top of not using more recharging points than the available energy slots, because you don't recover or you don't store those. You basically burn the recharging point for no reason if your energy is full. I accidentally clicked out of the game. It's the only problem. The app of Google Games does let you maximize the screen, but it's not 100% full screen. Almost, I mean, big enough to enjoy the gameplay and what have you, but you can easily click out of the screen if you're not careful. Let's head to the Forbidden Forest that I love that you make the poor little spider fall. Well, I don't really love, I just notice and actually feel a little bad for it. This one is better. The little niffler gets the coins and lives happily with them. And I still don't quite understand why it said that acromantulas are not spiders if they look exactly like one. Oh, damn it, again. Go to the third floor. that these last ones do not usually give you energy. They give you coins or pages, plot points, and what have you, but I still click on them because those items help you too. I mean, maybe not immediately, but when you increase level in the clubs, you eventually get a reward that can be energy. Not every single time, but sometimes it is. So it's worth at least every once in a while. All right. Let's see what those things have for us later on when we finish this interaction. Our encouraging worked. Larry Lobster is eating. Here, Larry Lobster. Here's more. Careful, Gladys. Larry Lobster does not distinguish friends from food. He's gonna bite me, I bet you. Uh-oh. Larry Lobster almost beat me. I know what I would say if a Michael Malakwa wanted to bite me. How about you, Gladys? I mean, I'm not gonna take offense. I wouldn't be happy to be like, no, what the hell are you doing? But I wouldn't be offended. It wouldn't be, you wicked creature. It would be like, no, get away. You know? Like if my dog bites me or if my cat scratches me, pretty much. I don't like it, but I do not take them like, she planned all day to do this or anything like that. I don't get offended. Larry Lobster had a lot of enthusiasm to eat. That's good. Now he'll receive all the nutrients he needs. And a molecule that's moving needs all the energy possible. Seems that Larry Lobster is full. Now that he ate, I wonder what else we can do to help your Michael Malaklo feel comfy. The only thing I understood from Hagrid's notes was that I had to feed him. The rest was covered in ink, and Hagrid forgot what he had written after Larry Lobster beat him. We should go see him. We should refresh his memory to see... We could refresh his memory to see what we have to do now. I must admit that I'm a little curious to see what's like to have a week of bad luck. Let's visit Hagrid. Maybe we don't only have to help Larry Lobster today. Yeah, no, we should check on him if he is worried about his well-being. That makes me worried too. I think I accidentally clicked too fast and Hagrid's message did not appear, but let's... no, not there. To the garden. Oh no! Hagrid, are you okay? I only have a couple problems in the garden, nothing to worry about. But you're trapped in a pumpkin! It's true, Gladys, it's true. We came to ask you what to do now to help Larry Lobster. But before doing anything, we need to get you out of that pumpkin. I would thank you, Gladys. Once I get out of here, I will tell you how to go on. Precisely because, besides, he cannot do magic. I mean, he did learn a little when he was a student, but he was expelled in 2nd grade. His wand was removed from him. And even if he learned, he couldn't legally do it. So, we need, I think, the whole energy to complete the other two. But I don't think we are gonna get enough with the inks because it's just not enough amount of them to complete pictures. I mean, let's try at least, but I'm thinking what else to do to get at least a little bit of more energy. Because it's still early, and that's why I do not stream this game so terribly often, because I don't like the streamings to finish so fast, you know? Oh, more ink. At least. I really wish we would get enough to complete one of the images, you know, instead of getting like variety of images, get one of the, several of the same. Variety is good in many contexts, but not here. Because it can take forever for you to statistically get all you need just for one of the images. You know what? I have been refraining from going to the festival because I used to play on the iPad that crashes for any stupid reason, because it's hot, because it's cold, because everything and beyond. But maybe this time around that we are in the computer, we can pull off going to the festival without dying in the attempt. Wish me luck, because I ended up hating the event because it was the one that always crashed my game the worst, and without any possibility to return to it, because as long as the event was going on, it would always respawn me in it and crash my game right away before I could get out. Oh God, please don't be like that. Why is it taking so long? I don't like that. All right. So I think this one of candy sorting is the one that gives more points or more tickets with Ambrosius Flume. So orange is to the left, green to the right. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. And it was just because of one that moved out. You know what? I demand a retry. That was horrible, and that's because I'm not used to doing this with the mouse. I'm used to doing it with touch. So you know what? I'm gonna use the touch function of the screen. Fortunately, this lab has it, so yeah. Everything is in the controller. This was clear proof. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Ugh. Just one lousy red notebook. Okay, fine. I take it, but it offends me a lot. And we do not have enough like tokens to participate again, so we are going to have to try something else. I guess I could try to feed enough creatures to get 3,200 coins and see if we have better luck with the chocolate frogs. But I think that if I do not achieve that, perhaps I would have to end the streaming after that, in the sense that I don't have another resource to get more energy at this moment. And also sometimes, as said, I do purchase gems, in this case to get energy units or the flying palm tree whenever it's available. I do not have the possibility to do that today, and even if I did, I prefer to not do those purchases on streamings. Mara, playing that game with the mouse is a pain in the everything. I agree. Welcome, Mara, by the way, to the streaming. But yeah, no, the mouse for especially mini games like the one with the caramels and honeydukes is a pain in the ass. It's definitely much better with the touch, and especially if you come from playing in your tablet or your cell phone and what have you, you're just too used to the touch to be right away good with the cursor. So we only have one more creature here that already loves us. That's the squid, and I love him. And we have a couple messages from Mara, so let's see. This event is even annoying. I agree, I hate it. because of the time that you have to dedicate it to spend the tokens. Besides, the prices are very expensive and nothing that you want. The game, the complete set of furniture of the room, right? It's just one item. To get the complete set, you have to get an absurd amount of tokens that the event does not last enough to get. You have to buy tokens, yes or yes. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know what you think of this, Barra, but I believe that out of all the microtransactions you can do in these games, the purchasing of items, I mean, not energy, but items for just one event is one of the stupidest purchases you can do. Because at least the gems, energy have universal purposes. You know, they are multi-purpose, but ink holders for the pictures event or festival tokens for that one and what have you, I feel that any microtransaction is to some extent a waste of your money, to be honest. At least it's not a necessity. But those in particular are the worst you can do. It's like any candy is junk food, but those microtransactions are like the equivalent of stale candy that's been in the pantry for more than 2 years and it's not even tasty when you try it anymore. Ooh, yes. Couple more like that give us 200, and at least we can try once more with the chocolate frogs and see what happens. I love how he catches it with his belly and makes it bounce. That's very cute. See how we go with the crepuscular land. I love it. Super adorable how she hits her meat. You name him Zapdos. Yes, my Thunderbird. I don't remember if it was you or someone else, but somebody else has also commented that Zapdos is a hilarious name for that one, but I think it's a perfect name, honestly, because Zapdos from Pokemon is precisely a legendary bird for one, but also that's electric type, you know, that one of his signature moves is thunder and what have you. So yeah, it's a funny name, but Pokemon fans know where I'm coming from. And I have creatures with even funnier nicknames. Some that are the nickname that I put to a friend of mine, and since a situation when I was adopting the creature made me think of that nickname, I decided for the name of the creature too. Think maybe in the next one, maybe being the keyword, because for some reason, the bigger the creature is, the more it conflicts me for it to give you little prizes. You know, like for a huge dragon to give you just 25 coins or 5 units of knowledge or 15 of bravery. It's like, seriously, you huge dragon couldn't store more than that? And although I do not complain when the little creatures give you 1,000 coins or gems or what have you, it's like, wow, where did you store all that? That black cat is my favorite. Oh yeah, I love the Matagots too. Matagots are beautiful creatures. Matagot, I think is his name. Yeah, Matagot precisely. I love them too, and I love that they clone themselves. Although back in Mexico that I got the highest amount was 8 cats at once. Take it from me, it's not a good idea, and I certainly am glad that they could not clone themselves. Yes, thank you, little baby. This also has a Pokemon name, Venusaur in his case. Let's feed the other two because I don't feel good feeding the other creatures in the same area and leaving some of them without. I know they are not gonna attack me or anything, but I just feel bad. Luckily, this Black Iridian or Iridian Black does not attack like the one in Hogwarts Legacy. And this one is named Animal because of the one in Muppet Babies. I don't know about you, but it makes me think of him a lot. Let's see now. Get more. We got one of the ones we need for this area, but not enough. Not enough. And I don't know where we are on coins, but let's see. Let's go to another floor where we can actually see them. Yeah, we are actually very far behind on coins, so I don't know what to do because I hate ending the streamings early, but I don't know what to do when I stream this game and we really run out of options to get more energy or to keep playing. I mean, the idea was to keep the streaming until 6. These last 20 minutes, do you guys want to just chat for me to open another game or truth or dare, or what should we do? Because I don't want to just, okay, the energy ended, I'm leaving. You know, I don't like doing that. And I'm too far away in the club levels to be able to unlock energy as a prize still. Let's see here. Venusaur is an... Oh, it's ugly that you named that one Venusaur. Venusaur isn't so ugly. Oh, but I don't think it's so ugly. I forgot the name of the creature and I run into them all the time in Hogwarts Legacy, but I don't find them ugly. I just find them annoying when they attack you. Dukebugs. But then you think, how do you think I should name my Dukebug in that case? Quintapet is a little bit like Chewbacca to me. Yeah, a little bit the eyes and the teeth. A little bit like a Wookiee. An hour is not little time. Depending on the context, an hour is a lot. You think? I mean, I just feel that I am not being able to upload a lot of content lately. I know that you have been waiting for me to upload more videos since July. And I said it was only gonna be a month. But seems like when one thing is fixed, another thing comes up. And life has been crazy lately for me and Mr. Midnight. And because of how little videos amount I'm uploading in these channels, it worries me that if I'm also streaming for the half of the time that I usually do, that's gonna put the last nail in the coffin, you know? I mean, you do have a point that in some contexts an hour can be a very large amount of time, but besides the consequences for the channel itself, or the channel in Spanish for the matter, I don't like to appear to my audience, to my Midnighters, like a YouTuber that just does the bare minimum, you know, and expects people to still show up like that. So, I don't know. Maybe what I need to do is today finish the streaming here because we are really out of energy to do other things. Maybe just use those 4 units that we have and see where that leaves us. But perhaps I should upload a survey to see or sense how people are feeling about the streamings, but I still need to think of how I'm going to word it. So for now, Midnighters, I think I'm gonna... Oh, Bara, tell me before I leave, because Bara is typing my message. So let's take a last look to see if there's anything at all else that I can do. I'll play Quidditch, I guess, to join a team. Well, Barra tells us what's going on. I'm sorry, by the way, Barra, for leaving early yesterday on the streaming in Spanish. I was feeling awful. My head was exploding. That shirt or dress looks very good on you. Is it from the new clothes you got? Yes, let me show you. I mean, standing up is a shirt. The skirt I already had it, this black one. But I like how it looks with this shirt. Because since you tie it and it shows part of the waist, I feel that with shorts, I show too much skin. So I prefer it with this skirt. But thank you. Thank you, and I guess I can at least finish the Quidditch game since I opened it while I was waiting for Baba to type. But thank you. I will upload a photo look when it corresponds. But yeah, it is from the shop. And actually, it was very nice because the owner, I think I told you already, is Mexican. So it's already nice to support another local business since my husband and I have one. What the hell is going on? But supporting somebody that's also from Mexico, that's also migrating here and what have you, is even better. And I just love these patterns that have chains and animal print at the same time. Whomever invented that concept, because I have seen it in several garments, is a genius. Oh, damn it. Okay, I have no idea of how I pulled that off, but I'm not gonna complain. My face is very itchy today, I don't know why. Maybe I need to put on some facial cream. It looks very beautiful. Besides, it gives you some freshness. Yeah, also, for how thin the fabric looks, it's hotter than you would think. If I wouldn't have the fan here, most likely I would have the nasty wet spot. but thank you, I did like it very much. Honestly, all the garments from that place, I really love them. It's called Sarah's Goods. So if you ever visit Fredericktown, Ohio, you have to take a visit, to pay them a visit. Is it the mini game of the Hunter? Yes, the Hunter. The one that... No, I think I'm lying. It was... Was it Hunter or was it Beater? I think it was maybe Hunter. But well, for now, Midnighters, now I am gonna take off since there is not much more to do without energy in the game. I probably might upload a survey in this channel to know if you want me to alternate between Hogwarts Mystery and Alice's Madness that tied up in the survey of what you want me to stream, or if you want me to focus only on one. But I will do that later on. For now, Mrs. Mita loves you, as you know, hopes to see you next time, and wishes you a beautiful rest of your